Drivin Ivan here, and I've got a long line of Italian cars. Check it out. I'm going to take you through, talk about these cars a bit. Fiat 500 Abarth. Yes, Carlo Abarth was someone who really took Italian cars, especially Fiats, and just tweaked them. And the exhaust on that car is just amazing. And check out my review of that one, but you'll see. It sounds great. Ferrari, beautiful. This was, I believe, the first one where they actually showed the engine to you with its Testarossas, red heads. It's an F1. As you can see, it is a, what is that, a 360 Spider, I believe. And coming on down the line here, that is a California, Ferrari California, retractable hardtop, the first Ferrari. Here is a Fiat Spider 2000, 124 Spider. Check out my review of that one. I had one, actually, really nice one. That one is really nice looking as well. What do we got here? 308, I believe. Let's go to the back and check my math a little bit. This is the car that, if you're about my age, this was the Magnum PI car, and man, you'd love this car. Ferrari H-gate shifter, and just doesn't get much better than that. Getting into the more modern Ferraris, you can see pretty much the same deal. But yep, 458 Italia, and just natural progression from this one down here. Great cars, fast, they sound great. Alfa Romeo, Giulia, check out my review of a couple of these, but got a cool roof rack on this one too. Yep. Quadrifoglio, Q4, no, it's not a Quadrifoglio, just Q4, that's all-wheel drive in Alfa Romeo speak. And yes, I have reviewed this one, so check it out on YouTube elsewhere. A lot of these cars too, 308 included. Check out my review of the Ferrari 308. Another 308 here. The Alpha here, it's got like crazy numbers like 4RC, something like that. But yes, I've reviewed this one too, and it's got one of the strangest transmissions that I've ever experienced in a car, besides perhaps the Smart. It's a automatic, but it really feels like a manual. Check out my full review on that one. I reviewed a beautiful yellow one. Later, California type of looking sort of derived Maserati, I think. The similarities between the Ferrari California and this Maserati are pretty striking, I think. There's definitely a family resemblance, but Maserati, even though they're very Ferrari-like, they have their own brand of luxury, and you know what? I like it. That's the right color combination to you, blue and tan. Another Giulia here. Another Ferrari. Ooh, the sun's coming out for us. These are called the Daytona seats, really, because they appeared in the Ferrari Daytona. But same engine there that you can see. 360 Spider here with the paddle shifters. Very, very nice. Another Fiat 500 Abarth. Ferrari Mondial. Maybe a, let's see, 3.2. Black interior. Got the H-gate shifter. I like a car that's driven, and this one is obviously driven. Who cares if there's a tear in the seat? Really? Yep, Mondial 3.2. Love the top on this one, the shape, man, that used to just really, really excite me back in the day because they just kept the lines of the coupe in the convertible, and I thought that was super, super cool. This is Luigi. This is Nick over at London Auto's car, and it's really, really a nice Spider. Very, very nice. I mean, Fiat 500. This is a nice Alfa Romeo Spider, but this is the color I'd want, actually. Blue and tan, very nice. The Fiat 500, it's pretty much like the Volkswagen Beetle in Italy. They made dozens and dozens and dozens, well, maybe millions of them, But you get my drift. They made a lot of them. Got the convertible and two-tone seats here. This one is really, really nice. The quintessential Fiat 500. Cinquecento, of course, which is Italian for 500. I've reviewed just about every new Fiat 500. Check those out. And elsewhere on YouTube. But this is a nice looking Alfa with the Pana Sport wheels here. Check them out. I think they're Pana Sports. They might be knockoffs. But at any rate, the Alfas have that shifter coming out of the dash, sort of. That's an interesting feature of these cars. And this one has a very clean lines. Not quite the bow tail, but close. That's a good looking car there. And then over here, the X19 also has sort of Pana Sport looking wheels in this really, really cool blue color. Mid-engine, Bertone design, and of course, 5-speed manual. Good looking car. This one's actually a Bertone. That means it's later. They were the Fiat X19, and then later on, Bertone took over the production. So that's probably a mid-80s, 84 or so. Fiat 850 Spider, and this is a mid-engine Fiat Spider, which is really cool. Convertible as well. Nice looking wheels, similar to the wheels on my Lotus Europa, actually, if you look at them. So check out my review of that. But this is something special here. It's well, it's not a Ferrari GTO. Of course, it is not a Ferrari GTO, but it has the look of a Ferrari GTO, and you just can't get a Ferrari GTO because one just sold for close to 50 million. So if you take your Datsun 240, 260Z and turn it into a Ferrari GTO, hey, why not? 62 GTO. It's got the right shape. Looks perfect. I almost bought one of these way back in the day. I wish I did, actually, because you can't purchase this car unless you're a very, very rich individual, like Nick Mason of Pink Floyd. Great story about Nick Mason. He couldn't get anything to start, so he drove his Ferrari GTO to take his kid to school in the snow. And that is awesome. When you drive your Ferrari in the snow, that is cool. And especially if it's one of the most valuable Ferraris ever. Ferrari, again here, beautiful. This is quite a color, actually. Very, very cool. And here you go, a little free advertising for Drive Society. You can actually drive this car if you're in Drive Society. They let you drive exotic cars, and they go ahead and let you experience lots of cars by not even owning them. You just join the society, Drive Society, and then you're in. Might actually do a review for them some point soon, show you what it's like to be able to drive all these cool cars. Here is my recently purchased Lancia Delta Integrale. This is a bucket list car for me. I've always wanted one, and there it is. And I have a full review elsewhere on YouTube, but man, I love this car. It's quite special, I think. Looks like a Golf GTI, maybe. Those in the know, no. It's not a Golf GTI. It's a Lancia Delta Integrale. This one is an 8-valve, 1988, and really, really cool car. All-wheel drive, rally winner from 87 to 92. Look for the full story in my review on that. But another beautiful Ferrari 308 here. This one looks like Buddy Fred's car, and must be very, very nice. Got the sheepskins in there. Very 80s. You gotta love that. But beautiful, beautiful car. Well presented with period correct sheepskin seats. Absolutely. And here we go. More cars on down the line here. More modern Ferrari, all decked out in black. Triple black. Nice looking. Wait, where's the H-gate shifter? Well, it's not there. Oh well. No big deal. Because again, check out my auto or manual video. And well, quite frankly, you can't shift faster than this car. And that's why they just give you the Formula One shifting these days, because the computers can do it faster than you. And therein lies the reason that these cars, to me, are so desirable. Because you shift them yourself. You're actually driving this car. This Ferrari, really is driving you a bit, as most modern cars are. Oh look, there's my Lancia Delta Integrale, as I said, and here is a Lancia Fulvia. Beautiful car. First time I saw one of these was in Switzerland, and I was just really amazed at how small the car is and just how beautiful it is. Just look at the lines of that car. That is a coupe, Italian for cut, which means they take the sedan body and they cut it, and they give you 2 doors, and the wheels really cool on this one. Just the whole car is beautiful. Look at that interior. Classic Italian sport coupe. Doesn't get much better than that, I don't think. I actually really want one of these. I do definitely want a Fulvia. If someone out there wants to sell me theirs or have me review it, if you want to have me review any of these cars, actually, your car, any cool car out there, I'll be happy to do it. Just get in touch with me, PM me here on my YouTube channel, and I can make that happen for you. I love to drive different cars, and I have a bunch of cars. If you're interested in what I have, check out the video, What Does Drivin' Ivan Drive? But yes, that is the right color, in my opinion, for a Porsche. I love the 911. I have a 2000 Carrera 4 996. This is, of course, is the GT3. You know, I've seen this car for sale, and it looks like somebody already bought it. Wow. Beautiful color, beautiful car. The 911, definitely an icon. But today is really Italian day. That's okay. I'll still talk about the British cars and the German cars, like this Aston Martin. Wow, what a cool shape. Another icon, I'd say. Definitely an icon. And they're just looking better and better, I think, these days. I really like the lines, and how they kind of give you a glimpse into the past as well. You can see the DB's shapes from the earlier ones, DB7. You know, it's really just an evolution, and I love that. Boxster here, check out my review of a Boxster. And Corvette, yep, C7. I love Corvettes, actually. I just bought a 1977 C3, and there's actually a review of me testing the C7, and I was talking with the rep while I was driving it. If you notice, if you check out my C7 video, you'll notice, or probably not notice, that when I'm talking, the car actually totally washed out. I was driving it in the rain, and the back end just slid totally around, and I didn't really miss a beat. It did not spin out. I saved it, but you can see it if you watch the video. Interesting video of the C7. And then the modern car. We'll finish with the Tesla. But there you go. Very nice. Tesla Model S, and it's really an evolution of the automobile. You can see a modern take on the classic. And again, with the Porsche here. I also have an 82 Targa. Check out my Porsche reviews. Told you why I bought a 996, the first water-cooled 911, which is sort of sacrilege, but sort of not. Check out my review for more explanation on that. Lancia Fulvia. I'll run back down and show you everything again. Delta Integrale. Mwah. Definitely pleased to own this one, I must say. But beautiful cars here, yes. I think this is one Ferrari replica that is worth owning. Maybe the Daytona Spider if you're into that too, but I never was into that as much. I like the GTO. Beautiful. But this is a fine representation of cars here. Oh, and here we see Fred. That's Fred's Ferrari down there. Yes, that's right. He loves the Magnum PI Ferrari. What year is your Ferrari?
84.
84. There you go. So right in there. And that was actually Tom Selleck's car in the show. They always had to have the top off because he was too tall for the car. And that's why the roof was always down in the show.
They always
but there you go.
bolted it to the floor in a firewall.
Hope you've enjoyed, hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please subscribe. And tell your friends to subscribe. Share the videos, of course. And check out all my other car reviews. Disc golf videos. Literal video for Chris Isaac's Wicked Game. That's pretty funny. I recorded that one myself. A couple documentaries as well. Real Reality and Real Poker. Elsewhere on YouTube. And of course my music videos as well. For songs like Down, Down, Down and What Would I Say? Original songs of mine. But there you go, some beautiful Italian cars here, out to watch the Monza Gran Prix here, special event. But we all woke up quite early to have some fine Italian food and also experience the F1 race, which I'm getting ready to go inside and watch. And there you have it. Here's the name of the restaurant. There you are. And thanks for watching. I'm Drivin' Ivan.